It's a new day in a fresh world in Minecraft. The sun is out, I've got a nice little shack I've built, and now it's time to head out and enjoy... No. Can't be! No! Oh God, no! Not the bees! Hello everyone and welcome to the first Minecraft video for GXP Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about bees, and having had a, let's say, mildly traumatic experience when I was younger with a yellow jacket, I'm aware they're not the same, but still, I've had a mild irrational fear regarding pretty much everything that is remotely close to the tiny yellow flying monsters that wasps are. Wasps. Mouth. So I'm hoping this video will be as therapeutic for me as it will be informative for you. The things I'm going to cover today include: what are they, where can you find them, what do they do, how can you interact with them, what do they produce, and how you can make use of them. First of all, what are they? Well, I mean, they're bees. A type of insect feeds off nectar and pollen and flowers, live in hives. In Minecraft, bees, about 3 bees in a hive at a time. Not sure if they're assigned to hives or anything as of yet. Where are they? Better question. Bees can be found in 3 of Minecraft's biomes. However, their hives, and by extension them, only spawn on birch and oak trees at world generation. Hives have a 5% chance per tree to spawn in with them. The biomes they can be found in are in the plains, sunflower plains, and flowery forests, and only those so far. The last one having the highest chance to spawn them in because they have the most trees. Bees will typically fly around near their nests, collecting pollen from nearby flowers and returning it to their hive. A bee that has pollen has an updated texture showing it, and will start emitting pollen particles while it flies around. If a bee flies over a crop while it's in the state, it has a chance to pollinate those crops. When this happens, the crop is advanced to growth stage as if you had used bone meal on it. A bee carrying pollen can only pollinate a few crops before the effect doesn't work anymore and it has to collect pollen again to make it work. After a short time, they'll fly back to their hive. When they return to their hive with pollen, the honey level of the hive increases by 1. A hive will be full of honey when it reaches honey level 5, and its model will change to reflect this. A hive full of honey will have the honeycomb and honey available for harvest. Bees will return to their nest and stay there when it's nighttime or when it's raining. How do you interact with them? You can harvest from a hive full of honey by using shears on it for honeycomb or a glass bottle on it for honey. This, however, will turn any bees inside of the hive hostile towards you. All bees will also turn hostile if the hive is destroyed or if any single one of them is attacked, whether by player or a hostile mob, such as particularly a lucky or unlucky skeleton arrow shot. Angered bees will attack and sting whatever tried to piss them off, and will pretty much ruin their day, dealing half a heart per sting and poison the victim for 10 seconds. 18 seconds on hard mode. The good news is, once a bee stings you, it can't sting you again, and will die in about a minute afterwards. Quite realistic, and means you won't die of 1,000 paper cuts. Just a slow, agonizing poison death if you aren't careful. You can also breed bees if you don't think you have enough around. I don't know why the hell you would think that. Their breeding item is any small flower, and while holding one, bees will follow you around, landing and waiting patiently for you to give it to them, if you stand still. Kind of a cute behavior, really. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll try to keep the bee puns to a minimum. After breeding, they won't breed again for a short time. If you feed baby bees flowers, you can accelerate their growth rate about 10% per flower used. If you're trying to transport bees without flowers, though, a lead can be used to bring them around. Leads can be used on docile and angry bees. Why you would want an angry bee attached to you with a lead is beyond me, but whatever puts a bee in your bonnet, I suppose. What do they produce? As far as I know, bees don't have any drops or loot, aside from the pollination side effect. Beehives do have a product, as I mentioned earlier, though. Yeah, but how do I get them without the bees trying to sting me in the face forever, you might ask? Which I have a simple answer for you. Smoke them out! Lighting a campfire within 5 blocks of the hive without anything in the way will let you harvest from hives without fear. Campfires can be made pretty easily. You can use the honeycomb harvested to make your own player-made hives for bees, allowing you to keep your own for farming. Honey can be used as both a food and crafted into free sugar. If you're having a hard time finding sugarcane for those delicious cakes and pies, farming bees is alternative. Eating honey also restores 6 hunger points and also removes any poison effects you might be under. Super handy to know if you got the bees mad at you for getting the honey. You can use it to save yourself. I mean, you lose that delicious honey, at least you'll still be alive. If you have to go that route, I mean. How do you make use of them? Keeping them around your crops to help accelerate their growth is a fantastic idea, provided you keep flowers on the opposite side of the area and aggressively eliminate flowers anywhere else to keep them from staying if you're outdoors. Indoor farming in this case is a lot more desirable since it's difficult for them to fly through walls. They will still fly into any holes or doorways they can get at for any flowers though, so make sure your design is sound and maybe with a second door to keep the odd one from escaping. If you're worried that you don't have enough flowers to keep them happy, just add the Minecraft secret ingredient to a happy farming life, bone meal! Using bone meal on a grass block, in addition to tall grass, it can get a flower to spawn on that block and in a small area around it. Generated flowers depend on both the biome and the XY coordinate of where you are, so if you're looking for a specific flower to use, I'd suggest going hunting for that specific flower first, then harvest a bunch of them from there. Aside from that, there's also honey blocks and honeycomb blocks you can make. Honeycomb looks pretty nice as a floor material, and honey blocks have some neat added effects. Honey blocks prevent jumping and running while you're touching them, and also makes you fall more slowly while touching the sides with them as you descend. The sticky noises are a little bit gross, though. I'm pretty sure that just about wraps up all there is to know about bees in Minecraft currently. My thanks goes out to everyone who watched this video. If you enjoyed it, do me a solid and hit that like button. If you'd like to see me do more videos like this and do more Minecraft related stuff, please let me know in the comments below. Most importantly, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos coming out in the future. If you find that notifications aren't working for you, we do have a Discord that we manually post when we upload new videos as well. Link for that is in the description below. This has been Brian from GXP Gaming, and thanks for gaining some experience with me. Later!